Life was simple, peaceful. We lived in a world where the days were long and the nights were filled with the soft hum of crickets. Our mornings started with the gentle chirping of birds, and our evenings ended with the golden hues of the setting sun. We had built a life together, brick by brick. Each stone we placed, each flower we planted, was a testament to our commitment. Our hands worked in unison, creating a home that was a reflection of our shared dreams and aspirations. Trust was our mortar, love our foundation. Every glance, every touch, was filled with an unspoken promise. We knew that as long as we had each other, nothing else mattered. Each day felt like a gift, a treasure to be cherished. We woke up with gratitude in our hearts, knowing that we were blessed to have found each other in this vast world. We were a team, partners, two souls intertwined. Our adventures, whether big or small, were always more meaningful because we experienced them together. She was my everything, my confidant, my lover, my best friend. In her eyes, I found my home, my sanctuary. Her presence was a constant source of comfort and joy. Her laugh was music to my ears, her smile the sun in my sky. Every moment with her was a melody, a symphony of love and happiness. We shared secrets, dreams, a lifetime of memories, or so I believed. Our whispered conversations under the stars, our shared dreams for the future. All felt so real, so tangible. Every glance, every touch, every shared joke felt real, authentic. We laughed together, cried together, and faced the world hand in hand. There was no reason to doubt, no shadow of suspicion. We were happy. Our love was a beacon, guiding us through the challenges of life. At least, that's what my heart clung to in the quiet moments when I was alone with my thoughts. I held on to the belief that our love was unbreakable, that our bond was eternal. Then came the message, a text meant for another, a single crack in the foundation of our life. I felt a chill, a tremor in my soul. This couldn't be true. Denial, anger, confusion. The emotions crashed over me, wave after wave. My world, once filled with light, was now shrouded in darkness. The woman I loved, the woman I trusted, was betraying me. The evidence was irrefutable. A name I didn't recognize, messages filled with a tenderness I yearned for. The realization hit me like a physical blow. My gut twisted, my heart ached. Sleep evaded me. Nights were spent replaying memories, searching for clues, for answers. The pain was unbearable. But from the ashes of my heartbreak, a new feeling emerged, revenge. I wouldn't confront her. Not yet. I needed a plan. Something to make her understand the depth of her betrayal. Something to make her feel the same agony that consumed me. The idea came to me slowly, like a whisper in the dark. A letter, a simple letter, but with the power to shatter her world. A letter that would reveal her secret, not to the world, but to her own conscience. The ink dries, the trap is set. Every word I wrote was filled with the weight of my pain, my anger, my betrayal. Each stroke of the pen was a release, a cathartic outpouring of emotions that had been bottled up for far too long. The garden outside seemed so serene, a stark contrast to the turmoil within me. I poured my heart onto the page, detailing the depth of her deceit. The cafe where I sat was bustling with life, yet I felt isolated, consumed by the words I was writing. The lake nearby mirrored my feelings, calm on the surface, but with hidden depths. But the letter wasn't just an accusation. It was a mirror, a reflection of the person she had become and the person I had lost. It was a painful reminder of the love that once was and the betrayal that now stood in its place. I wrote about the man she once was, the woman I thought I knew, the memories of our walks in the park, the laughter we shared, and the dreams we built together flooded my mind. Each word was a testament to the life we had and the future that was now shattered. The woman who valued honesty, loyalty, love. The woman who once brought light into my life, who played with children in the park and fed ducks by the pond. She was a beacon of joy and warmth, now replaced by shadows of deceit. The woman she had betrayed. The woman who now walked alone, lost in her thoughts, contemplating the choices she had made. The forest and the river were her companions, silent witnesses to her solitude. I wanted her to see the consequences of her actions, the pain she had inflicted, the tears that fell, the distress that clouded my days, and the sunsets that no longer brought peace. Every moment was a reminder of the loss I felt. The letter was addressed to her, but I knew it wouldn't reach her directly. It was a message meant to linger, to haunt her thoughts as it had haunted mine. The postman, the mailbox, they were just intermediaries in this painful exchange. I placed it in an envelope, her name scrawled across the front in familiar handwriting. The act of sealing it felt final, like closing a chapter of our lives. Her name, once a source of joy, now a symbol of heartache. I left it on our bedside table, a silent bomb waiting to detonate. The house, with its single light on, stood as a witness to our fractured relationship. As I walked away, I knew that the ink had dried and the trap was set. Panic in her eyes, the letter's impact. I watched from a distance, my heart heavy with anticipation. The air was thick with tension, and I could almost feel the weight of the letter in my own hands. The subtle shift in her demeanor when she saw the letter was unmistakable. Her eyes widened, and her lips parted slightly as if to speak, but no words came out. The blood drained from her face as she recognized the handwriting. It was as if the very essence of her being had been sucked out, leaving her a ghost of her former self. The tremor in her hands as she read the words that exposed her secret was almost imperceptible, yet it spoke volumes. Each word seemed to cut deeper, unraveling the facade she had so carefully constructed. Her eyes darted around, searching for an escape, for an explanation, but there was none. The walls seemed to close in on her, and the ground beneath her feet felt unsteady. The truth was laid bare in black and white. There was no denying it, no running away from it. The letter was a mirror, reflecting her true self. Her panic was palpable, a tangible testament to her guilt. It was as if the letter had stripped away all her defenses, leaving her exposed and vulnerable. She confronted me later that day, her voice trembling with a mixture of anger and fear. The confrontation was inevitable, a storm that had been brewing for far too long. But her words were hollow, her justifications meaningless. They were the desperate attempts of a drowning person grasping at straws. The letter had done its job. It had revealed the truth, shattered the illusions, and left no room for doubt. She had seen herself, truly seen herself, and she didn't like what she saw. The reflection in the mirror was a stark reminder of the person she had become, and it was a sight she could not escape. Moving on stronger. So guys, if you all liked today's story, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.